Hi guys, this is Erica from Siren Song Oracles, here to give you another astrological forecast for August. Now we're on the water signs finally. We're going in order. So we're on the water signs, which is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And also, if you are a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces moon sign or rising sign, this would still apply to you. So, yes, again, I didn't timestamp it and I apologize for that. I could go over the kinds of cards we are using today for the spread. The first card, the first card is the Osho Zen deck. Honestly, I don't know um, the author. I really don't. But if you look up Osho Zen deck online, you'll find it. But it's a really great deck. I've had it since the 90s. It's like a Buddhist theme. The next deck we use is the Butterfly Oracle deck, which is the Oracle of Changes by Doreen Virtue. The next one we use is the Magical Spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. The next one is the Wisdom of the House of Night cards by PJ Cast, with Colette Baron Reed as well. So PJ Cast and Colette Baron Reed. And the last one here is the Oracle of the Mermaids, and that's Lucy Cavendish as well. So we're going to get started on the water signs. So we're just going to put Pisces and Scorpio away for a minute. And then we'll look at Cancer. So hello, Cancer. Your video is starting right now at 1:47. So this is your representative card. It's kind of cute, right? It says home. It's so pretty. Cancer's all about the home. This is your representative card for your sign in the astrological deck. Okay, so here we go. So first card from the Osho Zen deck is guilt. I don't know what's going on there, Cancer, but you're feeling guilty about something. It's kind of eating away at you. It's kind of keeping you up at night. It's not making you feel good. And as we go further into the reading, we shall see what this is about, but it just feels like you're really, really just not treating yourself right because of this guilt. Like you're really racking your brain, staying up, not being able to sleep, being distracted by this guilt. It's getting to you, whatever it is. I don't know what you're guilty about. I mean, it could be anything. It could be, something you did, something you didn't do, something you said, something you wanted to say but didn't, something you did to yourself. You just feel like, how could I do that? Cancers in general are very hard on themselves. So when I saw that guilt card, when I first pulled that, I said, oh dear. I said, with Cancer, I said, that's a rough time. So I just want to say, I'm sorry you're feeling that way, Cancers. Yeah, it's looking a little rough mentally for you right now and emotionally. I'm not sure where this reading is going, so let's keep it going here. The next card is hobbies. Oh, well, that's a little bit better. Maybe to kind of work through some of these more difficult emotions, maybe you could use your hobbies. Maybe you're also focused on your hobbies. Or you know what? I mean, let's make a connection. Maybe you're guilty because you haven't really been focusing on any of your hobbies. You've given them up. Things that you love to do. Focus on the things you love to do, Cancer. I think August is going to be a time for your hobbies. I don't know why guilt is connected to hobbies. Maybe, hobbies takes up a lot of your time and you can't be there for people, or maybe you feel guilty because you haven't really gone into your hobbies and you feel like you've let yourself down. Or maybe the hobbies help you with that. Maybe it kind of eases the pain a little bit. But hobbies are going to be very important to you in August, and you'll be focusing on them in some way, which is good. It's always positive to focus on your hobbies. The next card is knowledge. Okay. I don't know. Usually this card is about seeking out knowledge. But in this particular reading, I'm trying to connect it. I don't have a connection with guilt or hobbies. Knowledge. Because guilt and hobbies are so different. I was saying, you're trying to find out some more knowledge about no, that's not about your hobbies. No, I'm just thinking maybe there's just a piece of information you need here to ease your guilt. Okay, I just got that. It may have nothing to do with hobbies, and maybe there's an association with a hobby with this guilt, like somebody involved with you in a hobby. I don't know, but Those two are just not really connecting very well, and I'm sorry about that. But honestly, I think it's more of you wanting to know something to ease your guilt. There's something you need to just kind of know. And I think that's going to help you with the guilt. Unless there's something that you know that you're holding on to that's causing guilt. So let's get more of a bigger picture here. Let's keep going with the cards. Okay, so we got knowledge. The next one is grove. Okay. Well, this knowledge, it's interesting. This sounds a little more spiritual now, because when you go into your grove, and also for your hobbies as well, okay? When you go into your grove, it's very, you can't really see it. It's a little blurry. Let me show you the card. It's really cute. There's this little cat on it. Let me just back that up a little bit. There's a cat. No, and there's a reflection going on right now, and I apologize for that. But that's grove. It's just this little cat sitting on a bench in a beautiful garden forest type setting. So it's you going into your little sacred grove. It's very Cancer. It's very much like solitude, hiding away. That's very much what a Cancer would do. And a Cancer would really enjoy being in their grove. So that's something you actually enjoy. So I'm thinking, these hobbies, that's a good thing. The hobbies are when you're in your grove. You're going to get into your arts there. You're going to get into your writing, your painting, your whatever you're doing. But it's going to be creative. And then this knowledge maybe will come to you while you're in the grove. Because sometimes things come to us when we are in creative process, when we are in a meditative process in the grove. But I think hobbies is definitely connected to that. But as far as the guilt, I think this may be helping you with the guilt, easing it a little, or just helping you not feel so bad about something that you probably shouldn't even feel bad about. Probably like really being hard on yourself. I'm getting that feeling. The next one is the present. Oh, interesting. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value, nowness. Oh, I like that. Well, there's a couple different meanings here. I would say, maybe here's how I'm looking at it. You're doing your hobbies, you're in the grove, you're in your sacred space, and you are present. Because the gift, and this is going to sound cheesy, but we've all heard this one before, the gift is the present moment, the present, right? It really is a gift to be in the present. And that's what hobbies and creative hobbies that you do alone, and also meditation in the grove, will also get you to the present moment. So what I'm thinking here, Cancer, is this guilt is about something that happened in the past. You need to stay in the present. Stay focused on this hobby. Meditate. Try to find the knowledge that you need to help yourself with this feeling you're having. And when you do that, you're going to feel your own value. You're going to realize how valuable you are. And you're not going to have to go through this guilt anymore. This shameful feeling of something, like I said, you're probably just being really hard on yourself, and it's not something that you should be ashamed of. So Cancer, in the month of August, I would say you're going to get into your hobbies. Maybe you need that piece of knowledge. I do not know what that is, but that is possible that there is a piece of knowledge you need to find out, or you need to actually give to another person. That would help you with that guilt. But you're getting into your hobbies in your sacred space, in your grove, your meditation space, and you are staying in the present moment. And that is a gift in itself. And when you do, that guilt's going to go and you're going to realize your value. So that was a little bit of heavy reading, Cancer. But, Cancers are very emotional people. And I can see why they would be going through this. But at the same time, that guilt might be like, guilt that's not supposed to be on you. Enjoy the hobbies as well. It sounds like that's going to be a really good thing for you coming up here. Okay, Cancer, I hope that helped you. Hope that was enlightening in some way. Okay, we're going to go on to Scorpio now. Let's get this over here. Sorry, I have to put this to the side. Okay, so now we're getting into Scorpio. Okay, so Scorpio, look at their card. I like their card. It's passion. A passionate, intense, mysterious phase, Scorpio. So that's the representative card for you, Scorpio. People doing a tango. Very sexy. Okay. All right, so here we go. So the first card out the gate is understanding. Now, I know this card says understanding, and I know that's kind of like, it could mean a lot of things, but I've had this deck since the 90s, so I've been studying it for a long time. And usually this card, and I want to say, I'll tell you later why I know it's this, because there's a card coming up later that relates to this card. This is about understanding the need that you have freedom. Because if you look at this, this is, look at the cage, look at the bird, right? The bird's trying to get out of the cage. The other birds are out of the cage. Look at that. See, the birds are, it's kind of hard to look at right now, but the birds are flying out of that cage, flying all around. And there's that one bird just stuck in the cage, you know, trying to get out. You're not stuck. You can fly out of the cage. That's what this understanding card in the Osho Zen deck means. That there's an understanding here that, you know what? The door to that cage was open the whole time. You just thought the lock to that cage was open the whole time. You just thought there was a lock there. So it kind of starts off the reading with Scorpio maybe feeling like they've been in a cage for a while. Trapped in a job, trapped in a relationship, trapped in a lifestyle they don't like. Something where they're just feeling really restricted, like they don't have freedom. So Scorpio, I don't know what this is for you, but you could be coming to an epiphany moment in August that shows you that the cage was not locked. That you could have escaped a long time ago, but maybe now you're like, okay, I can maybe do this now. And I know it's about this because there's another card later that really reiterates this. So we're going to keep going. The next one is memories. Okay. Now this could have a couple different meanings. I mean, the first thing when I saw it, I thought, you're thinking of somebody from the past. You're thinking of memories. Maybe I don't know. Maybe you're sentimental about something and that's why you're not leaving and that's why you're not breaking out of the cage. Family, friends, lovers, relationship that you're still holding on to. I don't know. It could be that. It could be the memories keeping you there. Or you just could be reminiscing. You could be thinking about somebody from the past. And maybe missing that person or missing the old days, how things used to be. Maybe the situation that you're trying to get out of now used to be nice. Maybe there was some really good memories there and you just kind of like, oh man, I don't want to leave this now. This is hard. Memories is a very sentimental card. So you're thinking of the past, you're being sentimental, and that could be keeping you in that cage. I'm not exactly sure because we haven't gone to the rest of the reading and I forgot some of the cards. Okay, so here we go. That one's not right yet. This is the next one. Passion. Interesting. So, passion. Interesting. Scorpios represent passion. This card says passion, and now this is passion. Well, there's something you're passionate about. Or someone you're passionate about. Maybe, you're feeling, restricted from this passion. Like you can't really, because if you're in a cage and you're feeling restricted, there's probably not a whole lot of room for that passion to break free. So maybe there was a time in your life when you were more passionate. The memories or you're remembering the passion you used to have for life and you want some of that back. Maybe there's a person in the past that you're having passionate memories about. Maybe you want that. But you definitely want to get back to who you are because Scorpios are all about passion. Without passion, Scorpios aren't really even Scorpios. So you have to have this. So yeah, I think you're gonna want to you're gonna find a way to get it, Scorpio. Especially if you break free here, you're definitely going to get that. So here we go. Let's try to keep going here and see what's happening. The next one is invisible. That's really interesting. Invisible. Now in this deck, this card usually means just you are invisible. Like you don't want to be seen. Or you aren't feeling seen. With passion. Don't want to be seen, not feeling seen. You really could go either way with what's going on in this reading. Because you're not out there, you're not doing, you don't have your passion, you just feel like invisible, like nobody even sees me, It's like, I don't know. It's just kind of like you just don't feel like you're really around. I don't know how to say this, but I think what I'm saying is, you're hiding away. Like people aren't seeing you, but maybe you're kind of bummed out that you're not being seen. I mean, you're just kind of hiding. In August, you might just be hiding out, hiding things from people. I mean, God bless you, Scorpios, but you do tend to hide things. Scorpios are very good at being private and secretive. So for the time being in August, maybe you're just hiding out. You're keeping information to yourself for now. Maybe about this breaking free, this passion, maybe you just can't bring that out into the open right now. You want to remain invisible right now. You haven't broken free. Maybe that's why you feel invisible. You feel like you haven't even been around in your own life, possibly. It's getting a little too, and I'm getting too analytical with that card. Let's let it go. We'll summarize this in a minute. And the next one is Soul Cage. Okay, so this is why I connected it to the first. It's funny. The first card is about busting out of a cage, and this card is about busting out of a cage, Scorpio. So listen to this. It says, rescue, escape from captivity and restriction. Again, like I said here, you're feeling restricted. Another card showing that you want to break free. Captivity, restriction, escape. You want to get out of something. Your soul does not feel right wherever you are, whether that's a love relationship you're in, a job you're in, something is not working for you, and you're feeling really restricted here. You don't feel like you can break free and have that passion and be yourself. You're starting to feel invisible, maybe even in a particular this situation. You're feeling like invisible in the relationship. You're feeling invisible at work. Nobody's appreciating you. Nobody's noticing you. Or you've made yourself invisible because you no longer want to be there. So you've just kind of checked out. I'm getting that too. I'm getting that Scorpio might have checked out of whatever situation I'm speaking of. But yeah, the need to break free, Scorpio, is very strong here. Wanting to break free is very strong. Wanting to have that passion back. Maybe wanting, something from the past. Someone from the past has sparked this passion, or memories might be even holding you to this cage. I'm not sure where the memories lie, but something about the memories right now is getting to you. It's a very powerful influence over you, Scorpio. Memories are influencing you in some way here, whether to stay or to go. Do you want to go back to the past, or are you just reminiscing? That only you know that. If you're wanting something to be like the past, or go back to somebody from the past, only you know that. It's like I said, it's also possible the memories are holding you here. Sometimes we got to just be, okay, we're always going to have those memories, but we need to let go. And it looks like you need to figure out how you're going to break free here. I think that's kind of a thing that's going on in August. And, you just might not be talking about that. You're just invisible to that. You're not speaking on that with anybody right now. You're keeping that to yourself. Very possible with Scorpios. Oh, you're feeling invisible in this situation I'm speaking of right now, where you feel trapped as well. So a little bit of a heavy reading for Scorpio, which, usually they always got something heavy going on. But yeah, it looks like you want to break free and have that passion. And, I hope you can. I hope you can, Scorpio. So hope that helped you. And we're going to be moving along to Pisces. So Pisces, your reading starts at 1841. And I hope I told Scorpio when their reading started. I don't think I did. I'm sorry, Scorpio. All right, so here's the Pisces card, the significator card, higher purpose. Look at that, Pisces. Align yourself with love and wisdom. That's a beautiful card too. Very spiritual. All right, so moving along. So ripeness, Pisces, ripeness. Oh yeah, that's a good card. The time is ripe for something to happen in your life. Maybe something that's been stirring inside of you, something you've been thinking about for a while. You want to let that apple's about to fall off the tree. Okay, so it's just like timing is good right now. So whatever you wanted to do, I think it's time to go for it, because timing is now. It's about to happen, very, very soon. So maybe you've been thinking about it. Maybe you've been feeling kind of some passion behind it, some enthusiasm behind something, but you weren't sure whether to go for it or not. This is the go for it card. You know, another meaning for ripeness, I just got the thought because this is the 9, and I think it might be the 9 of it, because 9s are like later on in the deck, like later number before 10. It's right before 10, so that's super ripe. It's like 10 is like the last card, so 9 is right before it, you know? Just almost there. It's like this is an almost there card. So something is almost maybe even ending. Something is almost ripe to end, even possibly. Ripe to begin, ripe to end. Pisces, you'll know what that is. But it's just, yeah, it's time. Like, I just tell you, it's time. Whatever you're trying to do here, or whatever you want to do, whatever you're feeling, it's time. That's August. Okay, let's keep going. See, oh, well, here it is. It is time, because it's time to make decisions, apparently. Okay. Well, here we are. So maybe the time is ripe to make a decision. It's like I said, you've been thinking about something. You've been thinking about something. So yeah, it is time to make that decision and come August. You don't have to necessarily take any action on it. Just make the decision because the timing will be good. You've been thinking about it for a long time. It's almost come to fruition now. It's time to make that decision now. Okay, that was kind of cool. Look, harvest. Okay. So see, the time is ripe. Now you're going to bring in a harvest. That's awesome. So it's almost like if you make this decision, something really good's going to come back to you. It's time to bring in that harvest. It's time to seize the ripe opportunities, make that decision, and bring in the harvest. I like it. This is sounding really good. Sound like, you know, whatever decision this is, you're really going to get back. You're going to get back. You know, you're going to reap from this decision. Awesomeness. I love it. I don't know, very positive, Pisces. I mean, this could be a work thing. This could really, I'm feeling work. I mean, I could be wrong. But, you know, when I see harvest, I think money, I think abundance, I don't know, I mean, you can get a harvest from a relationship too, I suppose. But I don't know, my vibe, this is like a work money card. Okay. I mean, money reading, sorry. Oh, see, here we are again. Look, now we're at choices. So yeah, this decision-making thing is real. I mean, yeah, it's come up twice. So decisions and choices. So Pisces, what are you thinking about? What are you thinking about doing? Make that decision because it looks like a good one. And it could be regarding work. Could be regarding making more money, getting a home, something to where you kind of just like get back. Reaping what you sow kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know, but this is a choice. I mean, I think Pisces, you'll know what this choice is. And you know, the time is right for it. So again, and here's maybe what the time is. Moon cycles. It says here, farewell to the moon. Appreciate, enjoy the lunar light and cycle. So maybe your decisions, you know, because sometimes, oh gosh, and I'm going back to my old Wicca roots here. With the moon cycles, it's kind of like better to make decisions on like a new moon than like a full moon. You might want to look that up if you're into like, you know, the cycles of the moon, Pisces. But this could be the time when you make that decision. It has to do with the moon cycles. But what I'm really actually getting, I just wanted to put that out there because it is about the cycles of the moon. But what I wanted to put out there, you know, for a main meaning is farewell to the moon. The key word, for some reason that's standing out here, is farewell. So I think you're saying goodbye to something. I think the choice is, you know, you have to move on to something else and maybe say goodbye to this, whatever that is. So it's possible you might have to move on from something. Farewell to the moon. I don't know why that word, when I first looked at it, farewell, that just like really stuck out to me. So that could be part of the decision that you're making. But yeah, check out, you know, the moon cycles when you make those decisions. Maybe it has something to do with a full moon coming up, or, you know, I don't know. I don't know much about, you know, too much about the moon cycles, but just I know for sure that when I used to do Wicca, it was like better to make a decision on certain moons and other moons. I don't know if that's anything to do with this. Beautiful card, though. Beautiful card. Very much a Pisces kind of card. Because I know in the regular tarot, the moon is Pisces. I think it's Pisces and Cancer, but it is Pisces. And this is a woman emerging out of water, which again, this is a water sign. So I just think that's really pretty. That looks to me like a Pisces card. I love that. But yeah, it's just, again, it's just, you know, you have to make some decisions. I would say the whole, you know, your month of August is the time is ripe. And again, like I said, it could be something ending again. Farewell. you know, because it's a 9. A 9 is right before the 10. The 10 is usually when the ending happens in tarot. If you go by numbers, 9 is like the beginning of the end. So they're saying, you know, something might be ripe to end. Decisions need to be made. And with these decisions, the harvest will be brought in. You are going to reap something back. You're going to get it. But you may have to say goodbye to something else. You know? And I would just, you know, just as a little side note, pay attention to the moon cycles possibly. That might help you if you make your decisions around that time. It might have something to do with the moon. Okay, Pisces, that was a very easy read. It was just so quick because it just made absolute sense. There was not much to analyze here. You have to make decisions, and the time is ripe to make them. So I hope I helped you. Hope you enjoyed that reading, Pisces. Again, thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you have a lovely day. And if you are resonating with any of this, please like and subscribe, and please comment. And if you want a personal reading, please see my information below about the prices and where you can contact me. Okay, again, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.